Hello again with morning prayer on Thursday, take 2. It seems the Stardust is very magical. It is Rosanna here, otherwise known as RozyGlow. How are you doing? Beautiful day out there. Feeling very rosy. It seems like I'm blending into one pink, red, purple bloom. And I'm so excited that I've got my peacock feathers at last. The crystal that I really want to recommend at this time is actually peacock ore, which is amazing in the colours. Sometimes it kind of looks grey, but if you actually look at it, there's pink and there's gold and there's blue and there's green. It's just absolutely magnificent. So hello Genevieve, welcome. Right, quick plug before I forget, full moon meditation. I'm going to tell you exactly when it is because it's going to be a really powerful one, and it is the tail end of the last full moon. So we're coming to, I think, is it Easter Friday? Yeah. So the full moon meditation is going to be 10 a.m. Easter Friday, and that is going to be a big one. So if you are signed up to Rise or to Fearless, you get that free with me. Otherwise, it's £11. Please follow the link for Join the Magic to actually subscribe. If you're done with all these sort of hangers-on of stories in your life that you just like, I just want to be on the best possible path. That's the intention that we set with the new moon. Hello, Cherie, welcome. And that is what we're going to be doing with the full moon. So we had a pretty intense full moon in March where a whole load of stuff came up that we thought was done and dusted. And it was about bringing compassion and love to self when it's actually there. And this full moon, it will be a question of just being like, right, I'm just not energizing this or this or this or this anymore. I am surrendering to my divine self as I intended with the new moon. And I'm doing the deep clearing with this full moon to allow all the stories that are not optimally aligned with my life to go and be transmuted into love and light with grace and with ease. And that's what we're going to be doing. So please sign up. There'll be a link. Join the magic, follow it, and you'll be able to pay through PayPal. For now, I'm going to share with you the morning prayer that really evolved out of yesterday's prayer. These both came along together. And this is how it works. Good morning, diamonds. Stardust is what we come to be. As microscopic like filament, photon streams. The quantum field is where magic is real. And our co-creations begin to build. So now you know why fairy dust is known to be the magic stuff. And should you desire to make a wish, ask your star family for the vision to see, if it's in alignment with the mission you took when you came to seed divine consciousness here and co-create the new earth. Sometimes our path changes once we are birthed, and something even better than was imagined can begin to be anchored. New missions after completions are offered if we want. Just always intend the highest good. And if it isn't, show me how this could be, as I seed divinity into my human reality. I am always aligning with my divine design. I am star and I shine divinely. I am that I am. So this one's a pretty hefty download, okay? There's been a lot going on this weekend in terms of energy shifts. And what I've heard, and I was listening to Luna Ash around this, that it's like we're playing out different timelines all at the same time. We're playing out alternate realities all at the same time. So you can be living a physical life, but you're having other lives with other people. I've actually been dreaming a lot of other people the last few nights, kind of being like, oh, I've got a relationship with this person I've never met, or I was with this person. It's like people I actually don't recognize in this life. So if you're feeling a little bit exhausted, take heart. There is a lot going on, but it is up to us to harmonize our energies with the highest good of all. So when you kind of look at this, you think, well, what's this idea that you have a divine design, an optimal blueprint that you came to this earth to actually activate and live out, but you can actually choose something different when you're here. Sometimes we come here and we fulfill a mission, and then we can either choose to leave or to stay and take on another mission. And from what I've understood, we get exit points, at least 3 exit points in our lives, where if we want to abort mission, we can. But as we're aligning with our divine design timeline, why would you want to leave? You just want to make it better and better and better. And as you're getting to learn to be a co-creator in your reality, you can then really start to bring in other elements. So you're supporting the evolution of humanity, not just through your own experience, but also through working with the collective, because you're expanding into that. You've got the capacity for that. Anchoring is so important, and that is what I'm going to be doing with the full moon meditation is really deeply anchoring into the crystalline heart of Gaia. And some of these concepts might seem a little bit bizarre for you. I certainly find myself bridging the world between a sort of more mainstream, holistic, woo-woo perspective and this kind of multi-dimensional co-creation perspective, where we're not sort of taking it into our hands and saying, I can have whatever I want. You're saying, I can have whatever I want. I have free will, but I want to turn that free will to my divine will. I want to live out the best possible experience I can for myself and for all the beings on this planet and this universe. When you do that, you can only desire good. Okay, you can only desire. When I say good, what is auspicious, what is beneficial, what is aligned with the divine, and that's the invitation when you work with me and when you work with RozyGlow. So do check that out. Just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to say about this. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. Making a wish, stardust, fairies, just love it. You can't make this stuff up. Allowing the idea that we are light beings on a microscopic level, and so we want to bring more love light to our being, and whatever color you actually want. We talked about star family yesterday in terms of our sort of consciousness origins, if you like, of where we've come from before seeding into human self, into physical incarnations. So these are sort of non-physical consciousness, or much more light body than actually physical. There's loads going on here on my phone. So yeah, that's really where it's at. The invitation at the moment is to just keep stepping up and to keep letting go of the confusion in your life. So to keep letting go of what's superfluous, of what takes you around in circles, of what dropped your energy, of the stories that perhaps you could have chosen that path and you could have made a commitment to that path, but that wasn't your optimal path. That person, that life, that situation, you could have been happy, but not as happy as you can be on your optimal path. I mean, this is the thing. If you want grace and ease, everything flows, right? Your relationships flow, your health flows, money flows, happiness flows, experiences flow. When you align with that, you're going to soon see what doesn't align and what does. And that's the invitation, is to just keep opening to the highest. So I hope you'll join me for the full moon meditation next Friday, Good Friday, 10 a.m. Also want to announce that I'm going to be running a couple of live classes, or online classes, I should say, on the next 2 Mondays. So that will be Easter Monday, and also it will be next Monday. We're going to be trialing working with Zoom and paid for classes online. So there'll be a gentle nurture flow class at 6 till 7, and then a dynamic nurture flow class from 7:30 till 9. You do need to pay ahead, and this will be, you'll be then sent the code. So at least half an hour before, ideally a few hours before. It's be your chance to work with me online as we go through a full practice rather than shorter practices on YouTube. And there'll be a different flavour for the nurture flow, the gentle nurture flow, which is more restorative. It will be suitable for pregnancy. It will be suitable for those who need to take it more easy and are beginners perhaps, or just want a gentler practice. And the dynamic nurture flow is for those who like a stronger practice and want to really feel their light body getting activated through a physical practice. So that's all there waiting for you. Do get in touch if you'd like to know more. We'll put the link in for that as well. So once I make this video, I'll add all of these. So check back if you haven't got it already. I gotta go now because I got a team meeting and I've got a beautiful, magnificent, stardust-filled day ahead of me. So if you're in Brighton, come join me for yoga tonight at About Balance Thursday, today, 6 to 7:15, gentle nurture flow, and 7:30 till 9 is dynamic nurture flow. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Take care. Lots of love.